Hey, you guys, it's me, Alison, Rosen. Anyway, I'm vlogging or vlogging, as they say, and I don't like what I just did with my hair. It's been a while since I've done one of these, and I'm at my boyfriend's place right now. I do have my own place, though, but I'm not at it. If I were, it would look different, and I'd be talking about curtains. So, I wanted to talk to you because something crazy happened on the show tonight that really wasn't that crazy, but it was the kind of thing where it's in my head, and I wanted to get it out of my head and put it in your face. But then it took me a while to find a parking spot, and then there was a lot of discussion of what kind of light would be appropriate in here for this video. So all of that distracted me a little bit from what it was that was in my head. So let me see if I can recall it. Oh yes. Okay, so on the show, well, I don't think I need to explain exactly what came up, but you'll hear it if you listen, which you should. But anyway, Adam said, it's funny. You have all the trivia in your head of a fat girl, but you're beautiful. And I was like, oh, thank you. And then he's like, it's just crazy though. It's like in high school, you've what I forget. I wish I could remember exactly how I said it, but it's as if you were home every Friday night watching TV and eating a pint of Haagen-Dazs. And I was thinking, he doesn't know that I used to be fatter. And I say that not to be an asshole, but just because I'm all confused about what I am these days. So I was like, well, that is kind of true, except I didn't eat the pint of Haagen-Dazs because I was not an ice cream eating fat person. I don't know what I was. Just my body wanted to be fat, kind of fat person, as opposed to now where my body wants to be fat, but I won't let it be kind of fat person in a not super fat body person. You know what I'm saying? So anyway, then so then we kind of like came back to the topic, and then he's like, did you used to be heavy? And I was like, yeah. And then he's like, oh. He's like, well, how heavy were you in high school? And then I was thinking, well, I don't think, like, my weight always went up and down. So high school wasn't my heaviest time. But, then I answered it, and then I was like, it wasn't like I couldn't move around. People weren't always saying, why are you so sweaty? But in grade school, I definitely was the fat kid. But so anyway, after this came up, I couldn't really think about I couldn't fully concentrate. I couldn't bring the entire weight of my enormous brain. The entire weight. See, now I'm all attuned to weight comments. I couldn't entirely focus, and I noticed little weird things were happening, like Adam said, he's like, so-and-so is the name of a cat from Orange County. And I was thinking, really? That's really the name of a cat? We are announcing the contest winner, and the contest winner is the cat. And it was only like 5 minutes later that I realized he was using cat figuratively. So that's what I mean by I wasn't entirely plugged in, because inside I was thinking, oh my God, it's been revealed that I used to be fat. That's so weird. What's happening? And I felt all uncomfortable. But here's the crazy thing about that. I have done videos where I've discussed the fact that there used to be a lot more of me. In no way is this truly a revelation. And when that person made that comment about me being chubby and it upset me so much, I talked about that on the show. And I guess what I was thinking is, I bet it all makes more sense now why that upset me so much to the people who didn't know the whole backstory. But it's just weird that even though I've already revealed this, and so technically I'm not revealing anything that I haven't already put out there, my first instinct is to hide it. Like when he said, well, how big were you? I really was fighting the urge to be, because I realized I could sort of skate out of this by just being like, oh, kind of downplaying it. And I don't know why that's there. I don't know why I still feel like the safest smartest thing to do is to deny who I used to be. I mean, I do know why actually. It's because I don't think I've fully accepted who I was or who I am now, and my fear is that, and I've talked about this before, my fear is that if people know that I used to be heavy, then they'll look at me now and they'll see that I'm heavy. They'll think I'm heavy now. Um, and I don't feel like that was then and this is now. Even though I'm intellectually aware that that is the case, I'm aware that I haven't been that person for like at least 10 years. And by the way, that person, it's not just body size. It's a whole different mental state too. Um, I've grown up and I've also been to therapy and I've done a fair amount of journaling. I'm just kidding. I haven't really done that. But, I've done a little bit. But I've read a lot of self-help books. What am I trying to say? I just approach life different. I'm an adult now and I was a kid then. A fat kid. So I guess what I'm trying to say is it makes me feel scared to put that out there, even though I think there's strength in doing it. And I don't even mean strength like other people can get strength from it. I just mean I think it's healthier for me to not feel like I need to be secretive. But it's just weird. So mostly I'm just sitting here talking about the weird anxiety I feel over revealing something that actually I had already revealed, and just the persistence of that desire to hide that fat, sad girl in the closet or wherever one keeps fat, sad girls. Trying to think if there's anything else I need to say. Probably, because in no way do I feel comfortable and like I have closure on this topic. Maybe I'll just talk about this nonstop forevermore. That and curtains and puppies, because I like looking at them. Super uncomfortable now. Okay, you guys, I love you, and I hope I didn't make you feel uncomfortable. I realized this wasn't that articulate, but it was honest. I'm gonna go stuff my feelings. Bye, you guys. Awkward. Okay, I'm gonna go now for real. Please be nice, because now I feel sensitive and weird. Okay, bye.